guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison and today I wanted to sit down and kind of film a little bit of a get to know me type video. I realized a lot of people who are watching my videos might not know me on a personal level, so I just wanted to sit down, answer some random questions I found online, and I had a few questions from some friends who were doing the Disney College program who knew I was recording this video that they had asked me, so I'm just going to be going through and answering some questions, and hopefully you can get to know me on a little bit of a more personal level. So let's get into it. So the first question's pretty basic. It's how old are you? So I am 22 years old. I will be turning 23 in August, and it's honestly so weird to think about because it seems like I just turned like 21 the other day and now I'm 23. Like, I don't know where the time went. What is your middle name? So my middle name is Faith. A lot of people think that since my Instagram name is Madison Faith, that Faith is my last name, but no, it's just my middle name. I just liked how Madison Faith sounded together, so I made it my Instagram username, and same thing with YouTube. So what was your favorite subject in high school? I was a big math fan. My dad is super good at math, and I guess I got that gene from him, but I really liked how math, you just had like one single answer, and you had like a formula you followed and you got that answer, and I don't know, I just liked the certainty of having one single answer. Next question is, what is your favorite drink? Sweet tea, by far. Pretty much drink sweet tea every single day. It's like water to me, which is probably not good, but I don't know, I'm from the South. Sweet tea is like, it's just natural to me. I grew up drinking sweet tea and get one every day, pretty much. So the next question is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color probably has to be yellow. I just love how happy and bright it is, but I also really am a fan of like teal color, which is like this color, which is, I like base my room around that color. It's like an accent, and I like the Kelly green color. I think that's super pretty as well, but I guess my top favorite color is like yellow. What is your favorite animal? Elephants. I love elephants. They're so cute and adorable, and I really want to ride an elephant one day. I just love elephants. And it might be because I'm a huge Alabama fan. My family is like big Alabama Roll Tide fans, so maybe that's why I started liking elephants. Is your favorite holiday? Christmas, by far. I just love how everyone's so like happy and jolly, and there's Christmas lights and there's Christmas music and Christmas trees are up and everyone's out shopping for presents and there's Hallmark Christmas movies playing. That's like the best part of it. And then just like all like the Christmas traditions you have with like family and friends. I just love it. It just warms my heart. I love Christmas time. Next question is, have you ever been out of the country? I've been to the Bahamas. I went there, I want to say 2 or 3 times with, I think 2 times, with my best friend and her family. We went and stayed in like Atlantis, and it was such a fun trip. But yeah, Bahamas is the only place out of the country I've been. But I'm really hoping that in like the next year or so I can be able to travel a lot more. But as of right now, money is a little bit of an issue, so that's kind of holding me back from traveling like out of the country and all these places. I've always wanted to go to Greece, Ireland, Paris, Italy. So the next question is, do you speak any other languages? I do not. I took Spanish, 2 years of Spanish in high school. Could not tell you a single thing that I learned. I don't remember any of that. I really wish I did speak a language because that would be pretty cool. Next question is, do you have any siblings? I do not. I'm an only child. I honestly liked it. It did get lonely at times, but I did have like cousins and friends and stuff that were like brothers and sisters to me. What is your favorite store? Probably like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, which is such like a basic white girl answer, but TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you can find some pretty good stuff at decent prices, and I sound like a spokesperson for them, but I just love their stores, and I always go in there and spend way too much money and then kind of regret it after, but it's fine. Like today I went to TJ Maxx to return something and came back out with 2 more bags, so we love that for me. What is your favorite restaurant? So if you would have asked me like 2 or 3 years ago, I would have hands down said Cracker Barrel, because I was in there literally all the time with my family. We went an unhealthy amount of times to Cracker Barrel to eat. If you didn't know, I work at Cracker Barrel. I'm a server, and I love working there. I love the whole environment and the people I work with, but yeah, it has kind of taken away from me wanting to call Cracker Barrel my favorite restaurant because I'm there like so often working, and I'm always like eating like Cracker Barrel food on my breaks. To kind of answer, I guess, that question now, I don't really have a favorite place. I really like seafood restaurants and barbecue. Me and my boyfriend have been going to Texas Roadhouse a lot lately. That place is so good. Like their yeast rolls with like the cinnamon butter, amazing. So I guess you could say Texas Roadhouse is my favorite restaurant right now. What is your favorite movie? So I really hate this question because I'm such an indecisive person. Like I cannot like pick favorites. So I'm just gonna list a few that I really love. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and Failure to Launch. Those are movies I could watch like nonstop. Serendipity is a really cute 90s movie that I'm like obsessed with. I love like 90s movies, any rom-coms, of course. Love movies with Adam Sandler because he's just freaking hilarious. So like Just Go With It, 50 First Dates with him and Drew Barrymore, amazing. What's your favorite TV shows? I don't have, like I said, a top favorite TV show, but I really like Jane the Virgin. That is just such a hilarious show and like so emotional and dramatic, and it's amazing. If you've never seen Jane the Virgin, please go watch it. I love Once Upon a Time. I just love the whole like kind of turn on like the classic fairy tale stories we were told as children, and you get like super connected with like the characters. I remember like the last episode I like cried. I was so sad the show was ending. Winter Hills, a really great show. I was super into that one, and me and my boyfriend watched Dexter during quarantine, and that's like such a good show. It's like so different from the types of shows like I typically watch, but I was addicted. So that's another show I recommend watching, but it is pretty gruesome. So I'm gonna try to finish this video before my downstairs neighbors get any louder and like a little screaming match. So hopefully I can talk without you hearing them in the background. How tall are you? I am 5'4", so I'm not like super short, but I'm not tall. I'm just like in between. Dogs or cats? Dogs all the way, although I do have a stray cat that came onto my parents' porch, and we're kind of like taking care of it, and it's adorable. But me and my dad are semi-allergic to cats. I'm just a dog person. My dog passed away right after Christmas, and I like miss having a dog so much, so I really hope I can get a dog soon. What is your idea of a dream date? So I kind of have like two separate. I really love like any kind of like adventurous date. I love going to like an amusement park or something for a date, which me and my boyfriend actually did. That was like, it wasn't our first date. We had like a lot of like dinner dates, but it was like our first like big date. We went to Disney, and it was so much fun just being able to like go on rides and walk around and explore and stuff. And another like top date idea of mine is a picnic in like the bed of a truck or like the back of a car, like blankets and pillows and just good music playing and like looking at the stars and just like hanging out and talking till like all hours of the night. What are your life goals? My goal is to become a wedding planner or event planner. Me and my cousin were like probably like 14, 15. We were super into like the wedding planning shows, so like 4 Weddings, Say Yes to the Dress, David Jutera, all of like the cake shows. We would like try to pretend we were planning weddings or like Sweet 16s, and it was just so much fun. But then when I started college, I went to get my business management degree just because I didn't really know the direction I was wanting to go. It wasn't until junior year I like truly discovered that event planning is something I'm really into, and I switched my major, and I had 2 event-based internships. I'm kind of hoping now that I get down to Disney and I do the Disney college program that I'll be able to kind of get my foot in the door with the company and maybe work my way up into a Disney weddings internship or something along those lines. So that is my goal. And then eventually my like top life goal is to own my own event planning company and maybe have like an event barn or something like out in the country, because I definitely want to move out of the city. What is your go-to hairstyle? You're looking at it. I really don't do much with my hair. I either straighten it or curl it. I don't really know how to do all like the fancy French style braids or anything. And I don't really like pulling my hair up too much. I do if I have to go to work or if I'm like doing something like athletic. But as far as hairstyles go, it's literally just straight hair or curly hair. So the next question is, what is your favorite genre of music? My favorite genre of music is by far country. I grew up listening to country. I listen to Disney music a lot, especially if I'm in the car by myself. I jam out to some Disney music. I listen to pop and like whatever's like popular on the radio, mainly like when I'm with my friends. I'm also big into like acoustic like covers of songs. I think those are really like soothing, but number one favorite genre is country, and country concerts are like the best thing to go to. Would I rather live in a mountain hideaway or a beach house? If I became like super rich, I'd love to have a beach house and a mountain house, but mountain house. My grandparents used to live in a cabin in Tennessee, and so I basically grew up, that was like my second home. I love the mountains, I love the countryside, so I definitely prefer that over beaches even though I live in Florida. Do you have any tattoos? I do not. Eventually I do want to get a tattoo, like a small tattoo. It would have to have like a deep meaning to it, and so far I haven't like thought of anything that I would want to get a tattoo of. Are you on time or are you always late? I'm always late. Actually, not always. I'm most times late. I'm kind of known for just like losing track of time or taking too long to get ready and getting distracted or something and not making it somewhere on time. Obviously, if it's like something like a job, I'm typically always like on time for that, but other like little petty things, I'm sometimes late because I get distracted if I'm like getting ready, or I just lose track of time and I just am late. Next question is, are you a tidy or a messy person? I wouldn't say I'm like super tidy, but I wouldn't say I'm messy either. When I'm getting ready in the morning and if I'm like busy trying to get ready for work or school, not school, I'm way out of school, I don't know why I just said that, but if I'm trying to get ready for something, sometimes my bathroom will get a little messy or my closet, but whenever I get back, I clean that up. I'm not like OCD with like my room or anything like that, but I do keep things in a pretty good order. What is your biggest pet peeve? This is a tough one. Probably inconsiderate people. When people like just, I don't know, when they say and do things that are just inconsiderate of your feelings and like people around them, that just really pisses me off. I'm just a very kind person, I feel like, and I try to treat everyone with kindness, so when someone like blatantly does something that's like inconsiderate to me or someone else around me, it just really like sets me off. Who would play me in a movie? This is a good one and I don't know the answer to it. I love Reese Witherspoon, just like her whole attitude. She's like spunky, hilarious, it's very put together, so maybe Reese Witherspoon. Right, the next question is, do you still have your tonsils? I actually got both my wisdom teeth and tonsils removed. Wisdom teeth wasn't that bad. I got those removed about 2 years ago, but tonsils was like the worst pain I've ever been in my life. I got them removed a few years ago. It was Christmas break, so like the worst time to get my tonsils removed, because my entire Christmas break I was just in the house in pain, laying in bed. Felt like every time I swallowed or like took a gulp, I had like chainsaws in the back of my throat, and it just was not fun. So do not recommend, but it did help with, I was getting a lot of like sore throats and like stuff, and once I got my tonsils removed, that really helped and I don't get like as sick as often. What is one of the best vacations you've been on? So I had mentioned earlier the trips that I took to Atlantis with my best friend and her family. Those were really fun, just because Atlantis is like so pretty, and we got to have like little photo shoots and all the different like water slides and stuff. It was just a lot of fun. And I also went 2 years ago with 2 of my friends and my family. We went up to Blue Ridge, Georgia, the first trip, stayed in like a little cabin, and then the next time we went to Gatlinburg, Sevierville area, and went to Dollywood, and that was so much fun. That's where my grandparents lived, so I grew up going there, and it was fun just being able to like show them around. It was just fun, like the 3 of us all hanging out, and like my parents. It was just a good time. But the last question is scary movies or happy endings. So happy endings. I can't do scary movies, so any like rom-coms, comedies, anything that ends happily is right up my alley. I love, like I had said earlier, Hallmark movies, even though they are so freaking predictable, but I just get sucked into watching them every single year, and they're just like the best. So definitely happy endings. So with that, I'm gonna end on a happy note now that my neighbors have stopped fighting. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you got to know me on a little bit more of a personal level. And make sure you guys are subscribed down below if you haven't already, just so you can stay updated on whenever I post. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and make sure you're following me on my social medias. I will list those down below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back to my... Hey y'all, what the fuck was that? My straw is messed up. I don't even know which question I left off on. Well, that's awkward. I'm just gonna momentary pause. The family drama. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Why did I just do that? No.